Hello, everybody. Welcome to the right channel.
Yeah, that was so funny though.
Thank you. Was it Pam or Jamie who pointed that out? We were live. We were just about to go live on Time with Tata because my brain is a little fried from
Yeah,
all the activity. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Welcome. Hello, Michelle and Pam in
that was
UK.
so funny though, because I saw that you had answered someone on the chat, and it didn't even occur to me, and it was Time with Tata,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, she must be logged in with her other account too. Like it like went right over my head.
I know. I'm so sorry about that. You know what's funny is I was editing a video for Time with Tata that's going to go live after this, and I've just been and I had a video on Lori's Boston Found last night. So it's been crazy. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome. It's a beautiful spring day here. It's been snowing in Boston.
Has it really?
Yeah. Like
Oh
we
my
got back from
gosh.
California and we woke up to snow the next day and snow the following day. And finally
Oh
today
wow.
it is bright and sunny. Hi, Shari.
I'm so glad my
Um,
dogs decided to freak out
they're
now.
on cue. They know we're
Such
live. They're just
they do.
saying hello.
I know. I'm on mute.
They're
While
just
you,
saying hi. So yes,
I'll mute
no.
while you say hello.
Yes. Hi, pups. My son Anthony is on a flight back from Coachella. He went to Coachella for the first time. Loved it. He was in his glory. It was like a bucket list thing for him. And today is his 26th birthday. So shout out to Anthony.
Wow.
Yes.
Dogs
And he's
are
flying
always
home on his
exciting.
26th birthday. So he loved Lady Gaga. I think that was a highlight
Right.
I get.
Right.
My parents came back from the Philippines on Saturday. It was 95 degrees when they left. Came home to 46 degrees and rainy here in New Jersey. Yes.
Ew.
Hello. Crazy, Michelle, right? Hopefully today is better.
You all just need to move to Texas. We
Hey
don't
there,
get snow
Shane.
here. It
Um,
doesn't snow
Stuck on a
here.
shuttle out of Logan in rush hour. Oh, Denise, that is unfortunate. I am so sorry. Hi, Grace from France. So, Couture Pens, this is our friend Shannon. She just traveled with Esther Brooke to Los Angeles for the Coffee Monsters Co. event. Shannon, tell us all about it. I saw I saw her vlog this morning. I kind of had it on in the background while I was journaling this morning or last night. I don't even know. The days are blending, but it looked like it was a great event. They had events like all across the nation. It was crazy. So I know that you were in Los Angeles. I hope it went well. Hey,
Okay.
Marina, how are you? Oh, you were on Time with Tata. I know, Jamie. That is because I put the live on Time with Tata because my brain is not working today. So thank you for finding us over here. Who was it that pointed it out that we were on the wrong
I think it
channel?
was Pam. Was it
Was it
Pam that did
Pam?
it?
Because she was here early. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate you.
That's hilarious
It
though.
takes a
It's like,
village here on the Juicy Broads. Does it not?
oh my gosh. It happens.
Um,
It's okay. It's okay.
it's okay. I have some peppermint tea, which usually calms me down. I usually have my tea later in the evening, and I have mugs based on my kids' zodiac. So if like one of
Uh-huh.
them is struggling, I drink from their mug, or if it's a special. So my son is my Aries. So I took out my Aries mug. I'm a Cancer. What's your
I was
sign, Vanessa?
I'm a Libra,
Libra.
and I like nice long walks on the beach and to run through sunny meadows.
It's in her profile, link in
It is,
bio.
yeah. Just look at my LinkedIn. Check it out.
Oh, so funny. My husband's a Libra. My mom is a Libra. I love Libras. They're balanced. They're very,
Well, I try to be.
yeah,
I'm not always balanced, but I do try to be somewhat, or at least appear that I got my shit together.
yeah. You're pulling it off. You're
I'm
doing a good
trying to
job.
pull it off.
Oh, we're
It's a
so glad you found our
struggle.
program today as well.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Aquamarina's a Cancer too.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Shannon will be here. Is it next? It's 2 week, not next weekend, but the next weekend is Little Craft Fest.
In
That's happening in
Houston.
Houston.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's the Little Craft Fest, and it is at the Hyatt Regency in Conroe, which is actually kind of a suburb of Houston. It used to not be a suburb, but Houston has just gotten so big that
Okay.
everything is like, so, but yeah, it's like a 3-day event, and
You're
there's going to
going,
be,
correct?
I'm going to go on Saturday, and
Fun.
that's it. I can't, that's just too much.
It's a
It's a
lot.
lot of stimulation, so I figured I'd go one one day, probably not right when it opens, but just maybe after lunch, and go for a few hours and just say hello to people. Um, it's more of a social thing for me than a shopping event. It always is. So I'm just
Are
gonna,
there workshops here as well?
yeah, there should be workshops,
Mhm.
and yeah, I mean, it seems like they have like a ton of workshops going on. I was
Well, I
thinking
think
about
that
doing one, but
because
yeah.
it sounds like, is this like a more like a stationary, heavy,
Yes,
crafty
yes, and
scrapbook?
I think it's because the Stationery Fest in Brooklyn did so well that it kind of spawned other stationery shows,
Yeah.
because this
I
is like
I
the
feel
first time
I
doing
feel like
it.
stationary shows have been out there, but I feel like we're tuning into them. Like there's what is that? The one that Mark Your Pages does. There's like, oh, like Planners Got a Plan or something like that.
Oh, is that a thing?
I think that's the name of a convention. So I was
Oh, okay,
a creative memories consultant for 10 years.
okay,
And we used to do like workshops where people would bring freaking luggage full of creative memories albums and supplies. I still have so much
wow,
stuff in my basement that would really work for a lot of my memory keeping and like my traveler's notebooks and
right,
stuff. It's just so overwhelming the amount that I have. But we used to do these crazy weekends and people would bring food and we would like scrapbook around the clock. It was nuts. And I think
wow,
that's what the planner crew, like, I think this is like how it's evolved. At least
yeah,
that's what I say to myself because I feel like I was on that train early on. Go wild. Planners go wild.
go
Yes.
wild, wow,
Yeah. So
yeah.
you'll have to report back and let me know how that
I
is
will.
compared to like a traditional pen
I
show.
think we have a show after the event, so I'll be able to tell
Ooh,
you. It'll be fresh,
good,
where
good.
I won't forget
Mhm.
things.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So that's
Um,
cool. So Shannon, I guess you're going to be there helping Ryan. I think y'all will be working with Drum Goals, if I'm not mistaken. So
okay.
yeah, it'll be
All
fun
right.
to say. I always say hello to Ryan, and there'll be
He
some
must
other.
be a good friend.
He That's our hello every time. He'll like, I'll be on the phone with like Brian, and he'll come wandering around the background, and he'll be like, and I'll be like, and I'll be, not you, Brian, but Ryan.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, that is great. Well, I'm kind of bummed because we had an entire trip booked to Chicago Pen Show, and
Oh,
just
it's not
as of
happening.
last night, we have some family stuff, like not our immediate, but we're like helping family,
Yeah.
and it's that weekend. So like flights are booked, everything, and I think I have
Wow.
to pull out. So I'm sad.
Oh, that is kind of
I was gonna
sad.
go like all day Saturday and Sunday. I had an appointment with Annabelle on Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday, I think maybe still a possibility because Jay has to travel there for work anyways. But
right.
it was the weekend that's been, I know, I'm actually really crying inside. But anyways,
Uh,
oh, you're helping your friend Lauren. That's right. With Phelps Design. So anyways,
I thought she was gonna be with. I just assumed she'd be
this
with
is
us
like
or
her
both.
good friend who I think it's her, is it her anniversary, Shannon? I think that's what she mentioned in something. I feel
Okay.
like all of my information is so fragmented depending on like what live I'm watching or if I catch a video or if it's like a DM
Yeah.
from someone. I never know what my source is and I
I'm
retrieve
always the last to
information
know about stuff.
and I
I
just don't
just
know
don't. I
where it
don't
was
watch
coming
enough
from.
stuff. Yeah, I'm always the last to know about anything that's going on, and then I just show up and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that that
I'm
was
here.
happening. Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
You eventually got the memo. Are we celebrating somebody's birthday today? Happy birthday, Russell.
Happy birthday,
Oh, a
Russell.
week from tomorrow. Oh,
Oh,
probably
okay.
another Aries in the house. We were talking all about, you're a Pisces. You were talking, I do love talking zodiac signs. Sometimes it's fun. I'm a
Yeah, I
moody
don't.
Cancer, homebody, sentimental, and moody. I think that's what mine.
I'm just a badass Libra. That's all. That's just all you need to know. That's just all you need. I don't really know a whole lot about zodiac. I know that occasionally my sister sends me stuff about zodiac stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of true. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah, it
true.
kind of resonates.
Yeah,
What's funny
yeah.
with me is Cancer is water. So like, Yes. And my 3 children, I have an Aries, a Sagittarius, and a Leo. And if anybody
Oh,
follows the
goodness.
zodiac, they are all fire signs.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yes.
So, well, that's what you know, what's funny is I always get along with Sagittarius people.
Hmm.
I always end up, it's with Yost is Sagittarius.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but again, I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that some people end up having these birthdays in December. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
That's Miss Ange.
Yeah.
Um, yes, and apparently I'm all over the place with Esterbrook in Chicago. Oh, fun. Good,
That's
good, good,
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Marina says, that was my missing out on my appointment with Annabelle last year in San Francisco. I'm still sad about that. I know. I'm so freaking bummed.
Please stop crying, sweetheart.
I know.
You'll get over it.
Hmm. You need Mama's a Leo. Oh, Leo the lion. That's my Rocco. Okay, what are we going to chat about? So we have a lineup for today. We have about an hour from where we are right now. I have to sign off at 5:15.
She has plans, y'all.
One of my Aries friends from this weekend, we're celebrating her birthday dinner tonight. So
Oh,
I ordered
fun.
her a matcha set on Amazon. I'm waiting for it to come in. I
Oh
went down the
gosh,
matcha
nothing
hole
like
last
waiting to
week.
the very last second.
I had some other stuff purchased for her, and then a friend
Yeah.
called. She's like, "Do you want to go in on a gift?" I'm like, "Well, I was thinking about getting her a matcha set, so I'll throw your name on." She's like, "I've got the card." I'm like, "I've got the Amazon order," and it's always a team effort.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But today we are going to talk about some of our favorite spring pens
Yes.
and inks. We are also going to share our favorite demonstrators or talk about demonstrators in general. And kind of in tandem with that, we are going to discuss, you want to say it? It's your favorite pen word.
Asvine.
We are going to discuss, yes, we can discuss Vanessa's necklace as well. Isn't it just fantastic?
Yeah, I found it by accident. I couldn't resist.
Oh,
So
I
I was
had to
like,
get the
this
comment
just
off so we could see it.
there. It's Betsy Johnson,
It's fantastic.
but you know, it
It should
just
just say Vanessa on the cigarette, like it was made for you.
I could probably kind of write it on there with acrylic paint.
I think you should.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Or
I'll
just say,
sign
right,
it.
stay juicy bitches.
Juicy bitches.
You could
I'll
say
just put
that.
stay juicy bitches.
Yes, exactly. So we're going to talk a little bit about Asvine with demonstrators
People say
because
it funny because you know I watched a review that Stephen Brown did, and he was calling it Asvine. Asvine. It was so close to Asvine. I was like, okay, so I
it
don't know
depends if you
how.
say Target or Target.
Target.
So you could say Asvine.
It make it sound really Asvine.
I got my $12 Asvine pen in the mail yesterday.
It's so fancy.
Exactly. But we have a couple and they're both demonstrators. So I'm like, well, since we're talking about that, then let's talk about demonstrators in general. And I actually just uploaded a video on my platinum collection because I got the Bluebird in the mail last week and filmed before I went to California. And there's a demonstrator in that lineup. So I have a platinum demonstrator. So there were all these kind of overlaps and things that we wanted to discuss. So that is our kind of loose agenda.
The only thing is I forgot to pull spring pens. I pulled my demonstrators, but I forgot to pull the spring pens.
We could gloss over spring pens really quickly.
That's true. I mean, I have a couple here that I could show.
We could have our fantastic audience tell us their top favorite spring pen and favorite spring ink. I will share. I have a couple, but I will share my platinum Bluebird because that feels very springy to me.
Okay,
if I can find it.
I could share my newest little collection.
Oh yeah, why don't we do our little thing that we usually do at 4:00 and not 4:17?
Oh,
share with me
share the bag.
A bag, all that fun stuff. And then we'll move on to spring pens. We'll do it quickly.
I almost forgot because I got a bag in a couple weeks back that I'm actually pretty excited about. And as you can see, it has my demonstrators ready to go here. This is Lorton and Horn. And this is their, what's the name of this bag? I can't remember, but every time they make it, they only make like a small batch and it just sells out. like
Well,
super
I can see
fast.
why. Look at it.
It's leather
It
and
fits
it's,
so many pens.
oh my gosh. I mean, and it doesn't just have to be pens. I mean, it has, officially 3 pen sleeve, like, a pen sleeves for 3 pens right here. But as you can see, you could put more than just 3 pens in here. You could like put all kinds of pens in here.
That
And
is so cool.
but the leather is so luscious. Like it's
When you held
just
it up,
soft.
my initial thought was, is that a Delphonics bag?
No, but it's like a leather version of a
Yeah,
Delphonics.
which is very cool.
So I mean, and here's the back. So I don't know if they were inspired by Delphonics, but this is an English company that I follow, and they also have other
Love
things
that.
like notebooks, travelers notebooks, and stuff like that. And I'll show
Is
you
this
the
the El
inside.
Porto, Joan is saying? El
For
Porto?
yes, the Porto. I can think of it for some
Okay.
reason, but so it also I bought the 2 straps, so it has a hand strap that
Oh,
you can get, like a
wow.
wrist strap,
Yeah.
and then it also you could buy the web strap where you could wear it as a crossbody.
So cool, Vanessa.
So yeah, it's really cool, and like I said, I see people showing this bag all the time on their accounts, and I
I
really want
love
it.
anything that has a high capacity, like for a lot of
Oh my
pens.
gosh,
That
this
is also convenient and doesn't weigh 1,000
right.
pounds.
Well,
Like
so the
that.
inside has like 4 pockets on the side, and then you could fit. So tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'll be posting. I like stuffed it with all kinds of stuff, and I photographed it just to show how much
Wow.
stuff can fit in there.
Really incredible.
Yeah,
I have an obsession with different pen cases. It's just like I'm always like so excited about the next one. It's awful. I have so many.
I know
But
it's
I
like
really use them
it's
all. I just
crazy.
rotate through them. And I feel like there's different cases for different occasions, you know?
I think so too. Well, and I like to match my pen case to maybe the purse that I'm carrying.
Yeah,
You
it's all
know?
part of the ensemble.
Oh yeah,
I feel the same way. Like the notebook and the purse and the pen and
yeah.
the case.
It
It's all
has to
very nice.
coordinate.
It does.
Coordination is key.
It brings it to the next level, I would
Yes,
say.
it does. It brings it
Mhm.
to the next level and it smells so good.
Well, I love it.
I mean, I
Well, I'll
just
share a case really quickly then too, because we're going to be
okay.
talking about plenty of pens, right? So
Plenty of pens.
we'll just talk about our case today and then we'll
Yes.
move on. Does that sound good with everybody?
Is everybody
Oh,
cool with that? Well, guess what? You don't really have much of a choice.
Michelle, this I
Okay.
did have for my spring pen. So I agree. This is one of the spring pens.
That
This is
I love that pen. Yeah.
right. Yes, I do love that very much.
I was with her when she bought that at Stationery Fest, and I was just like, I wish I could get that pen, but
It was
just
the only
it was
pen I got.
just
It was
yeah,
just
it's the
like I
only
had
pen.
laser focus and that was it.
It would have
Okay.
blown my whole budget. Let's just put it that way.
Well, it
I was
kind of
like,
did.
it was a little
It
too
kind of
rich
did.
for my blood.
Yeah. All right. I'm very excited about this. This was a spontaneous purchase. It was not on a wish list. It was not anything I needed, but I had a $26 credit on the Real, which is
Okay.
nothing, But, and I always search Mont Blanc and I always search fountain pens and then some other bags too. And this little guy popped up and it was deeply, deeply discounted.
Sorry, I'll mute them.
So I got this little Mont Blanc pouch. It's like a little wristlet. But on this little zip here, you can fit AirPods. So I only buy cheap AirPods because I've just lost the expensive ones and I've come to really appreciate like $30 AirPods. I have 3 of them. And this is my latest evergreen one that just fits so nicely in this
Those are
case.
nice.
So nice. Oh yeah. I will leave some links for my favorite cheap.
Yeah, please. My daughter loses hers all the time, and
I
it's
just think
just
the expensive ones are
ridiculous.
overrated. Like my son Anthony swears by his Sonys. He's like, "Mom, you're missing out. Like they're this, they're the noise canceling." I'm like, I like to hear what's going on. I don't want to get like hit by a car when I'm
No
walking down the
kidding.
street. I
That's what
want to
I worry
hear
about
noise.
too.
So I think I'm an old lady when it comes to this. But how perfect does that
Okay,
fit?
so is that pocket made for AirPods or is it just for miniature
I
things?
think it. So I want to say I got this for like $130, $140 or something
Okay.
like that. But the original price on this is like over $600 or $700. They
Get
have different
out.
versions of this at Mont Blanc. But I love that it was like big enough, like, you know, to compare it to, like, this is my Ann, and I know I say it wrong, Ann Lieb, but that's the wrong. So it's a little higher. It's a little bigger than that. So it's kind of, it's a great little pen case as well. Oh, everybody
Yeah,
knows this, right? The
of
Rickshaw
course.
Sinclair. So about similar in size there. But I thought it was
Okay.
a nice size because I lose my AirPods all the time. They're usually like in a pocket somewhere. And I thought this is brilliant. And
That
this
is really smart.
fits really nice. So anyways, and it has like this little clasp in the back. It's just very classy. And so for a while I was sporting, I brought my vintage 149 to California with me. That pen lost its mind on the flight.
Oh, really?
It honestly made such a mess. I've never had a pen make such a mess in a flight. I opened this and like ink just
It's
like
just
poured
everywhere.
out of it. I
Oh
mean, it was
gosh.
fine. I just had to clean it.
Yeah.
And then when I was in California, oh, I have a really funny reel that's going to go out because I put a bag of ink through the wash. Through the wash. I
No.
swear, I bought 4 inks when I was in California. I kept them all in their boxes, put them in a plastic bag, tied the knot, pulled the bag underneath, tied the knot again, put them in a brown paper bag, and then I put them in a packing cube, like a fabric packing cube. And I got home from California and I washed the packing cube. So Jay was moving things from the washer to the dryer. And he's like, honey, what is this? And he held that up and I was like, that's my ink. And so I have the unboxing at my sink, like what everything looked like after going through a full wash
Oh
with
my
5
gosh, I can't
bottles of
wait to
ink.
see that. Oh,
I
that's
won't
so
spoil it.
crazy. Yeah,
But
don't
anyways,
spoil it.
I
Yes.
bought the Origin Green at this store in Carmel when I was in California. So it's just like a dark evergreen, but I bought
Oh,
that's what was packed. So that's what was in here. So this is my 149 and it has room, it has wallet things
oh,
in here,
cool.
but you can also just throw a pen in there or like a single case would obviously fit
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, that's
Um,
so
yes,
nice.
it was vintage. It is vintage. It's from the 1980s. This one has a split ebonite feed in the back. I did not wash the pen. I washed the inks.
Yeah, that just kills me. You just said the 1980s vintage. It's like that makes me feel so freaking
That's like
old.
40 years ago. Isn't that ridiculous? Yes. So anyways, the pen is fine, but I did decide that this is not going to come to Spain with me. I decided that I don't think my 149 is going to be a travel pen. I have another one that's a little more current and maybe I'll try that, but that little guy needs to stay at home. Um, just ADD things, possibly. I have raging ADD. Um, okay, we can talk about tariffs too. I have another comment about tariffs, but this is just a quick one. I'll say it really fast. My son Anthony, I mentioned it was his birthday. He sent me a website where he wanted some sunglasses in a water bottle. Cost $90 for the 2 of them. I'm gonna like buy him stuff when we're in Spain, but I'm like, oh, I have this shipped to his apartment in Hoboken. So when he gets home from LA, it's waiting. $90. I have the screenshot of it. I sent it to my son. Put in the comments how much you think the tariffs were. It was shipping and duties. So shipping was $40, which is expensive to begin with.
That is
Clearly
expensive.
coming from China, I'm guessing.
God.
Any idea what the duty was on it? Any ideas? Bueller, what's your guess?
I'm gonna guess. My mind keeps saying $50.
$50?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
with 50. So
50. So 50 plus 40, $90 shipping.
yeah, so like that's why I'm thinking double. So total
Yeah.
180.
Okay, Finnegan thinks
Yeah,
50
Finnegan's on
too.
like same
Okay.
page with me. Okay. So what was it?
It was $40 in shipping and this much in duties.
No. Oh my
100
gosh, that's insane.
$157 in duties. So I mean, I can't make this shit up. That's my total.
That's for
Clearly,
$90.
I didn't buy it. It was a $90 order. Sunglasses were $55. Water bottle was $35. $90 and duties were $157
Oh my gosh.
plus $40 shipping. $197. So
That.
I could not believe it. So I sent him a gift card to this. He wanted some cologne
Yes.
in New York City. I'm like, we pivoted, Anthony.
Here's a gift card. Enjoy.
So, I think Goldspot, so regarding pens, I think Goldspot just made an announcement that Sailor pens were going up in price. I don't think that has to do with tariffs, I don't think,
Yeah, I don't.
but certain tariffs. So I don't know if anybody, I've seen some announcements on Instagram where people have talked about prices are going to be going up. We just want to be transparent.
Yeah.
Um,
So does it mean like our AliExpress orders will be
get your AliExpress orders in big time.
That's what I have one on the way, and I was like, "What?" I mean, it cost me a whopping total of $12. I mean, is it gonna get here?
I I think, well, I have a feeling that you will know when they kick in because you will get something like I just got, is what I'm assuming. I think if
Okay.
everything's already gone through before the tariffs come into play.
So when does that happen? The tariffs? I mean, I guess that's in play now, according to
25 Marina and what the 25% Marina is on which brand? Is it Sailor? I think I was talking about Sailor. So
Oh, so yeah, that's what I was just reading.
crazy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, and that pink, this one, that was another one of my spring pens. This is one that I've not seen yet on Amazon. I've only seen this one on AliExpress.
I'm glad we got into our Jinhao 10 thing before everything happened because I
Our
mean now
complete
I've got like
addiction
so many I
and
got
over
Jinhao's coming out of my ass, guys. I mean,
what
it's
a
like
girl.
I mean, I just got like so here's the newest one to my collection.
I love that
From the
one.
last episode when you showed that to me, I as soon as we ended the episode, I went, "Oh, these damn dogs." I went
Yes.
over to AliExpress and ordered it right away.
I love the gold ones. They're so pretty. I love that one.
It's
Plus
very
it's
nice.
red, so you definitely needed that. Okay, so let's read because some people, Finnegan says, so many shops on my feed have announced pausing orders to the US for at least the rest of this month.
Wow.
Sailor is going up 25% on April 28th.
But then Sailor, I mean, that's Japanese though. Like,
Well,
is it going to be as steep
there
as
are probably still
Chinese?
tariffs on Japan.
Okay, because
So
I know the Chinese tariffs is like crazy expensive. Like I know that that's like, I mean, I
the
don't remember
Chinese
what I
tariff.
read.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So because it's like, yeah, it's been like this little battle.
I think
But
Jay read something that said, I don't know if China made a statement. Please do not quote me on anything with politics because
yeah,
I'm like,
same. Please, I don't watch the news. For
I watch Good Morning America, so I
that's
get
what
like the snippets. I get the
that's what
headline.
I don't watch the news. I don't. I just because I
My
like to
husband gets
keep.
frustrated because he like reads articles, so he's like,
Okay, that's
headlines are
what.
headlines. You have to like read the details. And my husband is
Yeah,
in tax. He does international tax. That's his business.
right.
So he's been slammed. But my what was I saying? See, ADD. What were we just saying? Oh, the tariff on China. I think
Yeah,
what Jay said, this is where I said, don't quote me, is that the tariff is already so high that they don't even need to keep battling back and forth. Like, I don't think China's going to raise again because the price, it's so high right now, as demonstrated in my almost purchase, that
yeah.
it's just going to cancel out. Like, it's going to be so high that it's just going to basically cancel
Right,
purchases from one.
right.
Yeah. But then I was watching like, handbag videos and they were talking about, well, what about, and I think this goes for pens as well. What if like one portion, if the barrel is made in the United States, but the clip is made in China and the nib is made in Germany, where is that considered from? Is it just whatever
Good
the stamp
question.
is? And then are you going to get tariffs on the parts coming in? Like if you're the manufacturer, like before you even to even assemble it, I feel
Yeah,
so bad for, I mean, we know the pen community very well. So like
right.
all of our, Stilo-y Style or Apple Boom, like people in other countries shipping, our Canadian friends have been paying
Yeah,
so much money. Anyways, I'm just so sorry. I feel so bad for what has gone down with our relationship with Canada. But yeah, it's just crazy. But today was the first time I saw it in black and white.
that
So
is so crazy. I
what
mean,
would be,
I don't
here's a
just
question,
everybody just hang in there.
hang in
Okay?
there.
Just
We'll
hang
be
in there.
okay.
We're
It's
gonna be all right.
pens. But what would, oh, the artisan makers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
China tariffs are high, except none on electronics like iPhones and TVs.
That's
Oh, that's
interesting.
interesting. So like, that's like Yeah, I'm so confused by it
Well,
all.
yeah, I am too. I'm just like, what?
In all countries except China. Yeah, we paused, but China paused though, I think. I
Yeah.
don't really know. You can still get Jin
But
House.
Shannon's gonna brag. She's like, I can still get my damn gin house, y'all. Shannon can still get her gin house. Okay, thank you. But
That is such a great phone. I love it. But that's it. Okay, well,
this
then
came from Temu. So if you're Temu, you're gonna order from Temu, you're gonna get taxed on that too.
interesting.
Yeah.
US small pen makers won't ship to the EU anymore either due to some
Wow.
stupid EU rules. Oh. So I wonder now, so do you think what's going to happen now, all serious, will people just only be able to purchase things at pen shows? But then they're gonna have to pay duty when they get home.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I mean, obviously, if you're within the United States, you can purchase, inside the United States without having stuff shipped from outside of the country. It's just, I think the price of goods will probably go up. Like pen makers will raise their price of their pen to make
They
up
have
for
no
it.
other choice. They have
So
no other
yeah,
choice.
but
So, for example, when Shannon comes down from Canada to go to the Chicago Pen Show, if she purchases, Shannon, maybe you can answer this, or any other Canadians or people outside of the US in the chat, when you purchase your pens at a US pen show, when you get home to your home country, do you then have to claim it and then pay your duties there
that's a good,
at
yeah,
customs?
yeah, right.
Mm. Tim Cook influenced the government to pause tariffs on electronics since iPhones would cost $3,500 to produce here in the United States. Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm not in the market for an iPhone at the moment. In fact, I've had my phone since 2018.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I just don't want to buy another one.
I used to love buying new phones because I love gadgets, but
It's such a
not
pain in the
anymore. Phones are
ass.
such a pain.
That's
Even
what
my
I'm just
laptop,
like.
I hate
I'm like, it
replacing.
still works, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Just it's a little slower than it used to be, but I'm just saying.
If you are there for 48 hours, you have an $800 allowance before you pay
Oh, okay.
customs. Oh, I like
Okay.
that. Okay. All right.
Pam
I
says use my
I know
pink
what
phone.
Shannon's doing. Um, you can use your pink phone, Pam. Pam says, instead of your iPhone.
Yeah.
If your iPhone breaks,
I don't have a landline, so
it's all for show.
it's just
It's
for
to call, it's her bat phone.
it's mostly just to amuse myself. Is what it's for.
As an EU citizen, I believe it's still 10K merchandise that I have to declare if I move back. Oh, start
Okay.
booking your trips overseas. We might shift back to landlines if the prices get too high. Anyways, it really is going to be something quite crazy to navigate. So this may
Yeah.
be a good time to enjoy our collections, and it may be a time that, we consume a little less and enjoy what we have, which I think a lot of us in this
Oh yeah,
chat
definitely.
have a lot. I'm assuming. I'm only making an
Or
assumption here.
buy used pens.
Buy used pens. That's
Buy
a great
used
idea.
pens. Somebody who's
Pre-owned.
trying to make some money to thin the herd, so to speak.
Yes.
Maybe it's not a bad idea to shop virtual pen show, on Instagram.
It's a great, great suggestion. I
Help
love
your
that.
fellow pen enthusiasts so they can make money to get their grail or whatever. So yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm sorry for anybody who's feeling the pain of all of this.
same.
And thank you for your suggestions for your spring pens. I pulled out 2 Esterbrook pens. I thought Sea Glass and Lilac were pretty for spring.
Lilac is definitely
Right? I guess Sea Glass could be more summer.
Yeah, sea glass. And then I do have, although this is a really good spring pen, it's the Sweet Dreams.
Oh, Sweet Dreams is
So
good.
it has a nice, because I have one of the muted ones. Apparently there were other ones that were a lot more pronounced in design. I did not get that one. I got the more muted version. So it looks like one of those spring meadows I like to trollop through.
It's really pretty. I would have loved the
muted version.
In fact, there's that. Oh, I have questions about the new Leonardo pen, the flower one that's like $800.
Yeah,
It's
I
got a
saw that.
number 8 nib, the Dahlia, but
Dahlia, yeah.
I think it's the golden abalone,
Yeah,
golden
I
abalone.
saw something, yeah, scrolling through Instagram.
So the steel nib is $350. The number 8 gold nib pen,
It's a bit more,
798. Thoughts?
it's a bit pricey.
It more than doubles the price of the pen for the nib.
Well, that's a big old nib.
Whisper that. I did whisper. Hi, Emma. How are you?
Whisper the what?
We're whispering prices, Emma, so we don't have
Oh, yeah.
so husbands don't hear us talk. Um, yes. But my thought was I do like that pen. However, I would want the lightest one possible. I would want the one that had the most white.
Right. But you never know what you're going to get, especially if you order it blindly like that. They're just going to pop a box into a shipping box and you never know what you're going to get.
You
So,
want that in the steel nib. Yes. It's really, really pretty. I do love that pen. I think I probably would go the steel nib route because I just think you can't shock anyone with the prices. Okay. I'm shocking myself by saying I'm contemplating it out loud. I'm over Leonardo right now. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello. There's been a lot of selection for Leonardo. Well, I think that's why I was interested in the different nib because it just felt like something unique from them.
yeah. Yeah.
But that price is just a lot.
Heather, same. He has no idea.
Really?
He has no idea. Don't show him this video.
When I got married, my mother-in-law said, "You tell Jay everything costs $20. No matter what it costs, just tell him $20." She was the best. She is the best. Yeah,
That
isn't
is
that awesome?
hilarious.
Except he does
Oh
the
my
bills, so it
gosh.
never worked for me. Art Boy says my wife knows everything. That's
As
good.
it should be.
It's so funny. Okay, focus, Lori. What next? Let's talk. So it's 4:40. So time is of the essence. Shall we
Time is
talk
of
about
the essence.
demonstrators,
I
Vanessa?
think we should talk about the Asvine demonstrators.
Okay,
That's like
specifically the
two, yeah,
Asvine.
specifically Asvine demonstrators. That knocks out, because just in case we go on a tangent about anything.
That's true. We can start with
We
this,
got
we can
both, yeah.
backpedal and share other
Exactly. So
demonstrators
the
at the
others.
end.
So
Okay, I
let
like
me let
that.
me pull mine out of this lovely bag. I only have 4 Asvine demonstrators. 2 of them I posted this morning because, I mean, guys, look how gorgeous they are. Ooh.
So beautiful.
Ooh. Lori, you have this one, right?
I do. That was the first one that I bought. This is the titanium one that I bought after Stationery Fest because I loved CY's titanium pen.
So the titanium pen was it the Conid bulk filler? Is that what he had out there?
I cannot
I think
pronounce CY's, but
I
it was
think
beautiful.
this is what this is supposed to do, is a $900 pen.
I want to say his was 600 at Stationery Fest, and I wrote with it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is beautiful."
It's like, CY, you son of a gun.
You son of a gun, CY. Does anybody
You son of a
know
gun.
what is this the next Jinhao?
Maybe.
I don't. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm so loyal to my Jinhao 10s, but
Me too.
I have had this this pen actually made it into my lineup for top 10 budget pens for $50 or less. I think this was like number 7 or 8.
So the price is really good on it for what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually titanium and it holds a lot of ink, which actually the only gripe I have is when I tried to use the vacuum filler. I did it several times. And the video on Instagram, it only shows me do it twice. But off camera, I mean, I was doing it several times, trying to, and I couldn't get it past the halfway point. So I had
a full,
yeah, so I had to this. Actually, the whole section here, grip section, comes off.
I noticed that
Yeah,
about the
so
frosted one, which is really a cool feature, but I was worried about it sealing properly, like when I closed it back up.
yeah, no, I haven't had a problem, and I've done that with all of these pens. That if I didn't get enough ink in it, I got a dropper, started dropping because I wanted it
Doesn't
full.
that make a vac filler so much easier?
Yes,
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
otherwise I'd be stuck with half a tank or half a thing of ink, and that would be that. It's like, well, I'm not even using the full capacity on this thing.
Right.
So yeah, I took this off and I just put ink in there and filled it all the way up.
I fear I had
And
the opposite. I think I've had no problem filling this, but, I was struggling to get a good fill on the which one is this? The
that's
126?
the 126.
Yes, this was what Russell's saying. They have this one. Oh, wait, I can't keep up with the comments. Um, yes.
Yes, the frosted, yeah, that was my first one as well. Lori also got the frosted because it's really pretty. I
This
mean,
one. Emma, you should get this one. Emma told me she only likes expensive pens. In a private message, I'm sorry, I'm
I,
sending you down the river.
wow, you just like totally outed her
I really did. I'm
for,
so sorry, Emma. I love expensive pens too, but this one feels so elegant. I love it.
it actually for
Um,
what I mean, it feels like, and it's under $30. It feels like a quality pen. Seriously.
I really love the feel of it too.
It does. It's so satiny.
I really liked I love the gold trim. I love the frosted. And you know
Yes.
what ink I have in here? I bought a bunch of is it no, platinum. Instead of platinum carbon ink, I wanted some permanent inks and I have a
Uh-huh.
khaki black. And Karina just did a video trying to find a dupe for Inaho, for Pilot Inaho, and she had a bunch of different inks, and I think this is a good dupe. It's kind of like a khaki green. It looks green. It's
Oh.
called khaki black, but that's what I
Oh.
have in here. So it's like a little permanent writer.
And Joe, she's like, Emma, adopt me.
Oh, what did she say? I
Uh,
don't have much time to write. I just want to use the gold nibs when I can write.
Anjum, don't let her fool you. Anjum also has a very nice collection of pens. So I
Oh,
just outed Anjum right now.
you just
Anjum,
like saying the name. Yes, she does, Summer Pearls. So Norin is asking, which one should I get if I only got one? Ooh, the
oh
Jinhao
wow.
10, the V200, or the 126. I don't
I
need
mean,
two
what's
pens.
your budget?
Okay, so
Because the
here's
Jinhao 10 is like,
this is where therapy comes in. Okay,
yeah,
pen therapy. What do we
yes.
think? So do you like a cartridge converter fill
That's
or a
true.
vac
Yeah.
fill? You
Are
can
you a
start with that.
frequent are you a frequent ink changer or not? Or do you like to have a lot of ink, and
Do you
don't
like
like
the
to run out of ink?
convenience of the click? Like,
Do you like the clickety clack
or do you
of that
like to remove the cap?
changer? Or do you just like to look at your nibs like this? I mean, I did end up getting the entirely clear one, by the way, guys.
That one's
Like I
pretty
said, I
cool.
was because I wanted to be able to see the glitter better.
Very
So,
nice.
but I mean, yeah, do you like to look inside that cap and you're like, wow, what a pretty nib. It's so
Pick a loan
dreamy.
and buy all 3. Is I vote for the Jinhao 10 because I just feel like this is such an incredible dupe. Not
Yeah,
that these aren't, but I like this. So this, again, we've compared this. This is the 823 dupe. This does not
right.
feel like the 823 nib. It's a great
No,
writer, but it does not feel like the 823 nib.
yeah.
And
Let
I
me
would
tell
say
you,
that
it
this,
says
it's
36.
a really close dupe. But this does tend to lean towards drying out. If that's a frustration of
Yeah,
yours, that is a downside to the Jinhao.
right. Although there is a little silicone grease hack you can do, and for the most part, it does help. It's really helped mine. I've gone where I went ahead and I greased all my Jinhao 10s, and
Oh,
it's helped a lot. I mean, I've gone where I haven't written with them for days, and I just pick it up, start writing with it. Haven't had a
that's
problem.
incredible. I have
Yeah,
found with my Jinhao 10 collection, I have I think I have 10 or 12. And I think about half of them, it doesn't matter. I pick it up and it writes like a dream. And then there's
yeah,
the other half that are like, yeah, these need to either have a wet ink or I have to do the silicone
right.
or I just have to like dip it and get it to go. It's
Right.
about 50
But
50.
the Asvine pens,
Those are great. Those
the
you can
nibs
write
are
with anytime.
so good. They're
So this
so
titanium one, and they have an in-house nib as well. Or you
yes,
can get a Bach nib and pay like an extra $30 or something, or
right.
$10 or something extra.
That
I
or
was
yeah,
curious to see what their in-house nib was, and I think it's
I
fantastic.
think they're great. So I have so these pens are all fine and mediums. So I have 2 fines, 2 mediums now,
Serg says the
and
silicone tip has worked great for his.
oh, terrific.
Great tip. Anjum says
Great.
50-50. Yes. I have 5 2 dry ones. Yep.
Yeah.
Jamie bought a Pilot 18 karat gold nib for her Jinhao 10, which is
Yeah,
great.
good hack. That's I've got a
Emma,
couple doing
that's what
that.
you need to do, Emma. Get this really pretty pink one, or get the gradient one. That's in Emma's wheelhouse too. Or get the gold one, because I know Emma bought the all gold stripes, the real one. Get the fake one, or get it in silver.
So that's what I mean. I don't have that, but I have the moon, not the Moon Man, the Mahjong version of
Emma,
the
send me
Pilot.
your address. I'm going to send you a damn Jinhao, and you're going to like it. All the way to Australia.
So yeah, I have. So this is I want the real Pilot one of this, but it's like $400. So right now I just have the Mahjong version of it with a Jinhao.
Yes.
I put a Jinhao nib in there because the Jinhao nib writes so
You
good.
like it better than the okay,
I
but
do.
Vanessa, the new Nagasawa Pilot that you sent me. Oh my,
Please, Jinhao, please make a dupe of that.
oh
I
my
want that
gosh.
one.
Has
I
anyone
know.
seen it? It's like a green,
Oh,
it's the
so
ombre with
pretty.
the gold trim.
It's so pretty.
See, there are still Pilot pens that I feel like I would buy. It's killing me. It's
I well
beautiful.
that one. I mean, if I was like
Oh, you're so fresh.
so wealthy, I would like totally buy. I would totally buy that pen. I
Yeah,
think
it's
twice.
just beautiful. The
It's
gold is
really
so
pretty.
does anybody know what the Nagasawa price is if you or is it already sold out? But can you go to the Nagasawa website and buy it?
That's what I don't think it's out yet. I think that was a pre-announcement of the Nagasawa coming out.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. So it's a Nagasawa, but the nib is Pilot.
Mhm. Yeah, but that happens all
So
the time. It's like,
right, like
yeah.
the I can't think of the one that does all the Urushi pens. Namiki. It's
Oh,
like the
Namiki.
Namiki with the Raiden, but it's got a Pilot nib in it. So what's the difference between a Jinhao with a Pilot nib in it? It's like the same damn thing. I mean, granted, one is like, it's the
I
knockoff.
think we are talking about the mint Grady. Oh, it was a pre-release today. Do you know what the
Okay.
price is?
I'm sure it's like $600 plus tariff.
Ugh. But I mean, way back when I, went through my journey on my whiskey from Japan, that was under $300. It was like, and again,
Yeah,
this is like pen math, like when you say that, like it's not a lot of money because it is a lot of money.
pen math.
But it was like $260 from Japan. So I don't understand, like when the newer ones have been coming out and right out of the gate, they're $400 or $500. Is that the secondhand market? Is that like the Jet Pens or like the Good Life on Instagram, or
Oh,
is that
sorry, Pam. We need to whisper the price.
okay? Do you know when I put up digits like this 374, it pops up automatically on Google and it says yen to USD question mark because I
Nice.
do it
Oh,
all the
really?
time, all the time.
Okay, so
Um,
Sherry says $352.
okay, well,
Oh, sorry, $352.
hold on. 37400 yen to USD. That says $261 on my Google. See, now that
Yeah, but then if it has to travel to the United States, and you have to go through somebody getting it for you and sending it over, what is that going to jump up to?
yeah, I really
You
don't
know,
know. But since we're talking about Nagasawa and
possibly
demonstrators,
$500. It could end up
Nagasawa is
being
showing 362 USD. The resellers are
okay.
charging another 150 on top of that. I would get
Oh,
it
that's
direct.
some bullshit.
Just get it direct. Send it to Angie in Spain. I'm going to be in Spain on
Dude,
Thursday.
oh, You should.
Yeah. Do you know what I also like had to talk myself off the ledge from? Because remember how I said I went down the matcha rabbit hole? So
Yeah.
naturally, I was like, well, I need that damn matcha pen from Wencher. It's a Pro Gear, and I love it.
Yeah, it's really nice. I
It's
know the one you're
really,
talking
really
about.
nice. And they have it on Amazon Japan too, but it's more expensive if you go through Amazon Japan than if you go directly from their website. And
Right.
it's a Pro Gear. But I feel like, yeah, I have to, yeah. No, it's crazy. This is a sick show.
This is a sick, we need therapy.
We do. We're all crazy and we come together as one because
And it makes us
we make each
crazier.
other feel better.
We
Mhm.
do. It's like, no, it's okay.
Mm.
You don't need to pay your rent or your mortgage.
Oh my gosh.
Just get some pens.
We are sick. We are
It's
sick.
fine.
So these are both great. Let's get back to the $28 pens.
Yes,
Um,
let's talk about the budget pens. The budget pens,
yes.
okay.
But are we also going to talk about the custom 823, the real one? Should we do a side-by-side comparison?
I
'Cause I
would,
have
but
the
I was
demonstrator.
gonna say my 823 is put away, but since you have one handy, it'll
Do you know what?
work.
I got this with the journaler's nib, and it's like just a little too broad for me for
Is it
everyday use.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I find I'm not reaching for it. And I had said on my channel when I hit 10,000 subs, I was going to do a giveaway with this,
Yeah.
but I might just give away mine instead of buying a new one because I don't reach for it a lot.
I
Isn't that
mean,
a shame? I
that
do
would,
use my
yeah.
Amber all the time.
That's what, yeah, I have the amber one, but that's the one gripe I had is I really like the way that Asvine, it's completely
Yeah.
transparent. I don't like those opaque parts on the
Mm-mm,
Pilot. It just really
mm-mm.
takes away from the simplicity that could possibly be
I
on
mean, even
that,
when
you
you look
know?
at it here and it's got like this black ring right
Yeah,
there.
I don't
I
like
just
that.
like the
It's
look
just
of
like
this
this.
better.
Yeah, it's just prettier. And there is a
These have
ring,
gone
but
up in
it's
price as
clear.
well. I think there was a price increase on Pilot this year.
I think so too, because when I bought my amber one, I want to say I got it for, it was like around $200 at the
Just
time.
love this. A
What?
sick show for sick people.
So true.
So, the first step is
Gosh,
admitting you have a problem.
I don't have a problem.
Are you
I'm
the
not going to
only
admit to
person who
that.
doesn't like a pen to be really demonstratory, Shannon?
What's wrong with you, Shannon?
Like a little is fine, but not all. Well, I will say, Shannon, I do like the frosted
Yeah,
better than the all clear.
it's kind of
It's a little
all demonstrated.
mysterious. If you have a
Here, I'll
little
show.
frost, you don't know
Okay.
everything that's under the hood,
So
you
like
know?
here's, I do have another frosted pen I could show with that, which is what is the name of this
I
damn
over obsess
thing?
about the amount of ink I have. Oh, like
The
that keeps you up at
radius.
night seeing the
So
ink?
here's a radius frosted,
What do we oh, that's really frosty.
which is
That's like
still,
frosty the
yeah, it's way more
snowman.
frosted than the Asvine for sure. So
So would that be okay with you,
yeah, I mean
Shannon?
a nice frost, and you can still see, inside of it, but it's not completely. Shannon, I used to feel the same way about complete demonstrators as you, but I've learned to love them.
So the only complete demonstrator I have that I paid real money for is my Nagasawa because I
They're
love
not real money.
this one has, and I ordered this directly from Nagasawa, and it was a better price than ordering it.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
beautiful pen.
this was really pretty, and I saw this. When I ordered this was after Stationery Fest because I couldn't get that damn strawberry milk chocolate ink
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Kobe 131. So I'm like, well, since I'm ordering ink, I might as well get a pen. So
might
this
as
was
well.
not a bad price.
Oh, it's a beautiful pen.
What do we think about demonstrators like, for example, something like this?
I like that. Shannon, would you appreciate that a
Shannon would
little bit
approve
more?
this,
Do
I
you like
think.
that better?
Yes, that was all your fault, Shannon. I like demonstrators. I like watching
Yes,
it like a lava
same,
lamp.
especially when there's like glitter in it.
Yes.
I just, yeah, I like zone out. Just zone out with it.
It's all very therapeutic. All this pen nonsense is very therapeutic for me. Swatching my pen inks, journaling in the morning, organizing my pens, creating my wish list, checking, like it's just all, I love it. Here's another
Yeah.
demonstrator that has a little, this is also frosty, but it
Oh,
has
that
a little
one's
sparkle.
very similar to, so here's a nice demo. Remember this one? It has
Yes.
the glitter.
Mine, Broke.
It did?
Yes, I think I'm gonna reach out to them. Well, not
I
to Gold
would.
Spot, but to,
No, I would,
Narwhal.
yeah, to
Yeah, the
narwhal.
plunge broke, so, like, if I
Wow.
lift it up, the rubber stays on the bottom, and I really enjoyed that pen quite a
Yeah,
bit. This
it's
is
a really fun pen.
the original plus, and it's a
Okay.
vac fill from
Yeah.
Narwhal. It's like this is like a $60 pen. It's a great
Yeah, it's
pen.
very it's not super overpriced or anything.
It's not at all
Yeah,
overpriced.
it's like it's a nice pen. It's
They
I
have
mean,
other
it's
versions of this, and that was another one that was in my top 10 video for pens under 50 or 50 or under, because I think
yeah.
some of those are 50, some are 55.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think it
that
just
may have even been
depends.
60, but,
Yeah, it just depends.
staying away from Navila, I've had really good luck with them. Like,
That's what I same.
I love my, Nautilus is my favorite model from them, and
Nautilus is a good
one
model,
of my
yeah.
Nautilus is ebonite. I don't love their nibs. I don't dislike their nibs. I just think they're kind of basic. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like their nibs feel like there's like a little coating on it, but then you just throw it over the micro mesh a little bit, and then
and then
I
yeah,
feel it hit the paper a little bit better,
right,
and then I'm fine.
right.
But I've only bought the Nautilus, and then I got that one. But I know some people have had some quality issues, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I've seen Karina's video on her issue with it.
What was her
I think
issue
she
with
has
it?
since bought a Nautilus. I
Did
think
one
hers
like
I think it like fell apart in places. And I don't know if it was a
wow.
Horizon or a Nautilus. I don't remember. I don't remember. It was a bit.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate when the nibs feel glossy. And actually, that happened a little bit with this Asvine. Like, it wrote beautifully, but I just feel that little film. I feel like I just have to write a little bit and then it goes
And
away.
then it
This
kinda
one,
helps,
so
yeah.
I use this one. I pack this with all my watercolor stuff and I keep permanent ink in this. And this is like a little sketch pen for me. I like it a lot.
What
Medium.
size nib do you have on that one?
I think I have a medium, but it
You have a
writes a little
medium?
fine. I feel like a fine would be even better for
Yeah,
sketching, but
right.
I like it. I like it a lot. Um, sorry, for me, Navalar 50/50. I think
Okay.
if the stock nibs in the Asvines are better than the
I agree
Narwhal,
with
I
that
would agree.
statement. I
Mhm.
agree with that statement. That's what somebody, wrote to me earlier saying, "Oh, you could get a Bach nib in your Asvine pen," and I'm just like, "What?" I mean, I would. I don't wanna spend the extra money though, because I mean, it won't make it outrageously expensive, but it kinda defeats the purpose of keeping it under a certain price point. But it's like
Oh,
they're
and when you were doing your first order, weren't you like, "Well, let me try the Asvine nib
yeah, I
first?"
was like, "I'd rather try the Asvine nib first and let's see how it writes," and all 4 of these write really well. That and I also have
There's quite a
this
bit of
one.
love for this brand. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So
That's the 126, right?
right. What
Yeah.
no, 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 no. It's the P50,
Oh,
sorry.
the
It's a
P50. I don't have
P50,
that.
but yeah, it's not a demonstrator.
Did they make a cartridge converter, Phil?
I am not sure if they do it. All the ones I've seen have either been back fillers or piston fillers, but
Mm,
I don't know. I haven't really looked for one that's just a cartridge fill.
okay,
So
yeah. I'd just be curious because I feel like they'd be an even better price. Before we logged on, I said, "This is my only other Asvine," but I've
I
never
just
talked about it
yeah,
because I I saw a couple videos about this and I loved that this was wooden and it was green. Like, I
right.
just thought it was so pretty for spring. This just does not match up for me. Like, the giant lid with and I'm not saying this is neither here nor there, but a lot of men like this pen on
Yeah,
the
I think
videos that
yeah,
I've watched.
right.
But I really liked this. I liked the green part. I thought it was so pretty. The nib is big,
I mean,
but
but I think the whole pen needs to be cigar shaped.
I think the whole pen needs to be cigar shape, and I just think, like, the font on this is
It's
just
too
way
big.
too big for me,
Yeah, it's
and I
too
don't
much.
like the clip either.
The clip, I don't know
Um,
what's going on with the clip. What the hell is that?
I just don't like it. Okay, so people are saying the Asvine P20 is a cartridge converter, and the Full Win 017. I wanna write that down. I would just like to I'd be excited to try it. Yes, the clip is awful. I got sucked into the hype. This was like $38. I literally got it in the mail. and put it back in the box. I inked it, and also it's pretty slippery. This like wooden, it's like some combo with the wood, and I have really dry hands. So sometimes I struggle with a metal thing, and it was just the dogs agree. The dogs don't like it either.
They're being so annoying, right? There's a kid out there skateboarding, so they don't like fun. The dogs don't like fun, so they just bark at it.
Yeah.
Little
If anybody has this and
assholes.
likes it, let me know. Like, I think it's a good writer. I just didn't like the looks of it, but I really wanted to like it because I love this part. Isn't that pretty?
It is. I mean, that is really pretty, and the material looks really
The
pretty. I
material's
just
really
don't like the
nice,
design of the cap.
and it's a giant nib.
Yeah,
And it was just, yeah. But I do feel like a lot of these Chinese companies too, like they also they update their stuff. Like I bet they've gotten that feedback on this. And I'd be curious if they made like a wooden pen in a cigar shape or
right,
like, you know, in this model. I'd be
right,
curious.
right. Does the nib dry out with that wood pen by any chance?
I don't know. I didn't use
I'm
it
just
long
curious.
enough.
Usually, I mean, wood pens that I've had in the past, especially the Conklin All Americans,
Dry out.
they dry out so bad I can't even keep it wet.
I feel like this, it's mixed with something, you know, and it
Some
looks
sort of plastic,
plasticky on the
maybe.
inside.
Yeah,
Not in a bad way, but it looks like there's a different material on the inside. So
right.
maybe that helps with the drying issue.
Maybe. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. Um, it is fascinating though. I think what's fun about these really budget-friendly pens is it's not out of the realm of still being budget-friendly to buy a few and compare them. So like we're talking
Right.
about the 2 demonstrators, and then I have this green one, and you have a few
I have.
versions
Yeah,
as
I've got.
well.
I
And
only
then
have
you can
5
say, you know, I
Asvines.
got these 3 pens for under $100, and this is what I like about X, and
Yeah,
this is what I like about Z, and I would buy Y again. Like you can kind of have fun with it where you order a Homo sapien and you get it in $500 to $800 later and you don't love it and you kind of feel, I mean, you can return it
well,
in
yeah, I
many
mean,
cases, but it just really takes the fun out of it
yeah.
sometimes
Well,
if you have a bad
The only
experience.
Homo sapien I ever got was that one in sand from a couple years ago. I mean, right out of the box, it had a shitty nib. And I was just like, this is like a $600, $700 pen.
What did
And
you
it,
do about it? Did you have the nib fixed or return it?
yeah, Kirk Spear was there and he fixed it up and it still just wasn't right. I ended up selling it
Oh, wow.
because I was so disappointed in it.
Well,
So, yeah,
I got the same series, but I got the white lava. You got the
right,
sand, but it's the same. But because that was like my dad tribute pen, that was like when my dad was sick,
right.
and it was like my first big
Yeah,
investment. I had it tuned twice. Matthew Chen tuned it twice. He tuned it once in the Netherlands for me. And then I got it home and it was still skipping on the diagonal. And I'm like, it just isn't right. And I needed to love that pen. And then
right,
it came to Commonwealth. Now it's very slicey, like, but it's phenomenal. And then this one I got secondhand. This was a return at Atlas. I don't
that's a
even
pretty
love this
one.
resin all that much. And this is a fine, and this wrote like $1 million used.
Yeah,
So
maybe they had it tuned.
maybe I don't know, they returned it, whoever it was. This was an Atlas thing. No,
Oh,
actually, I
wow.
think it was just a broken box. I don't
Oh,
remember what it
okay.
was, but
This box is broken. I can't keep
yeah,
it.
Homo sapien Bronze Age was wonderful. Now they do it in-house. Yeah. But yeah, it just gets frustrating where you can have you can buy 5 Jinhaos for like $75 or less or $100 or less,
Yeah,
whatever you get them for. And if you have 2 that aren't home runs, it's not the biggest deal. You can either dip it or you can.
yeah.
I've had a lot of success. I got the
Prime it,
brass stuff.
whatever. Oh, what is
And
that?
it's like came in a roll.
Oh,
You
they're
gotta,
like for brass
it's
shims.
brass, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So I just cut off a piece and then I, floss it
yeah,
through, and that's made a big difference too on some of
yeah,
my Jinhaos.
yeah. I've
That's an
run the
easy
brass
fix.
shim through a couple of nibs just to make it right a little bit wetter.
Loosen it a little. So you
Hmm.
combine this with the silicone tip and
A
like,
little, grease it up just a little bit. Grease it
and
all up.
again, you don't feel bad. You don't feel bad messing around with the Jinhao nibs because if something goes wrong, you can replace them for like
Yeah,
$10.
I mean, it's like shit. You could just throw out the pen, get a whole new pen. Hardly
Right,
cost you anything,
right.
or give that
But
shitty pen to
Emma, I
someone you don't
still
like
like
very much.
expensive pens too. I st- like this guy, this is pricey. I don't know if this is worth, I mean, I got this with credit and I said that in my video. I don't know that I would have bought a
Bought
third
it full
shape of heart
price.
at full price.
Yeah.
Because platinum's expensive and the platinum celluloid is expensive too. But the nice thing about this model pen is you can get a platinum 3776 at a really affordable price. Like I feel what's
Right.
nice about this model is it runs the whole range. You're going to get the same 14 karat gold nib on the
Right.
same body. You just might get it in a more basic color, but you're still going to have that
Yeah.
experience of the
That or you could just
3776.
cannibalize a platinum nib from another pen and swap them. I've done that before. I've swapped them out, and just done different things. I did bring some platinum demos for y'all
Oh,
to
let me
show as
see what you
well.
have for platinum demo. I have my one Nagasawa.
So I don't remember the specific names of all of them.
Those are pretty.
They have fancy names that I can't remember what they are,
I
but
love pink.
it's just the same pen, same type of nibs. These are actually, they have lines in them. I don't know if y'all could tell.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
kind of
Like a
faceted a
little
little bit.
faceted. Pretty.
Yeah.
Are they
This
all
was
that way?
this damn camera. This one isn't, but these two are.
Very nice.
Yeah. Well, I think this one's like the lilas.
Oh, yeah, that's what TC's saying.
Okay, and then this one, yeah, most of my platinum nibs are broads. They're, to me, they're the best. I don't
Vanessa, how do
remember.
you swap the platinum nibs? Yute's asking.
You just pull them right out.
Pull them right out.
Get a rubber grip, and you just yank it out and move them around. But yeah, they're great writers.
Awesome.
But I've swapped nibs around quite a bit with these. So
thick clips.
the clips, yeah, they're thick.
Baby's got back.
Some people like them thick. Some people don't. I like them right in the middle.
Right down the center.
Right down the center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so demonstrator chat is fun.
Yeah.
Budget chat, fun.
Yeah.
I have the same color combo, but in my Kakuno, definitely not as pretty, but my consolation.
Yes, and if you like a clicky pen, you can never forget the Curidas.
I don't have that. I've never tried that pen.
This one actually is a really good writer, but it's a nice demo. They have it colored. Like I have a red one as well. But
yeah, that's a big clip.
That was one of the gripes when this pen came out, was this giant plunger thing. I mean, when it's compressed, it's
okay,
not
that makes it more. Yeah, otherwise it looks kind of like a baseball bat.
Yeah, when it's out, it's like, whoa, damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the gripes.
Quite a click.
It's quite that, but it's fun to click that.
Yeah, I'll have to try that at some point.
You can actually get them pretty inexpensive. I don't remember where I saw them not very long ago, where they were actually not too expensive.
Yeah, I feel like
they're under $100 for sure.
Yeah. I love that.
So, but yeah, it's like you're about to set off the nuclear weapon or something.
Honestly, like take one step. Don't do it.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. I can't help it. I have to.
You move 1 inch.
Yeah.
I'm clicking this pen.
Everybody's going to blow.
Morgan asks, has anyone bought the new 3776 in Mountain Mist, my new grail? That is really pretty.
I have not even seen that.
It's very lovely.
Sounds beautiful.
It is lovely. I love the color combo. I think for me, Morgan, if it had gold trim, I would have been in.
You're really see, I like the silver trim. I mean, I like both trims, but yeah, I tend to lean more towards
I feel like the gold warms things up and I like warm colors maybe. I don't know. I do have silver that I love, but
yeah, I like it to be cold like my heart.
Oh, there you go. That's where we differ.
She's warm and friendly. I'm a cold bitch.
We are the yin and the yang.
We're the yin and yang,
shows.
Everybody.
Had to have black shape of heart because of you, Lori. I'm sorry, TC. It's beautiful, though.
Sorry.
I do love. That was my first love. That was my first shape of heart.
That's a really nice one. It's not. I mean, it has. It's not as direct as the platinum. Not platinum. Sorry. As the Pilot vanishing point, or in the Jinhao vanishing point, but it comes apart in so many different ways. That's intimidating about it. I mean, let me
The
see if I can.
Curadas.
The Curadas.
Curadas.
Everything.
She
Yeah.
loves her ass pens.
I do like my asses. So, but yeah, it's like you have to like turn it a certain way for it to come out, and then it has a spring, and then you have to turn this a certain way so a lot of people, that was another thing that people were just like, why could they not simplify it? I think they were trying really hard to not dupe the vanishing point. So the only thing that's different.
Jinhao took that head on.
I know. Jinhao's like, man.
Russell said he doesn't like the clip.
No, but the clip is
Lisa
removable.
said this is why we love you, Vanessa, because she's a cold bitch. Is that why?
Because I'm a cold bitch.
It adds to her charm.
What can I say?
I got into fountain pens. Wait, what's this? Oh man, the Amber 823 did it for me. If I buy that, I need it at least just to see if I like it. Okay. Did you like the 823? I love my 823. That was one of my OG pens.
You officially enabled them. Yeah.
They're very enthusiastic about stuff. All right, I need to check. You guys chat. I'm going to see if my matcha set arrived, because I can't go to this party without my matcha set. So returns.
You would be empty-handed, and that would be very embarrassing.
Delivered today. Okay, perfect. That means they're on my porch.
I was going to say it's waiting for you.
It is.
Are you gonna wrap it, or are you just gonna bring it as? I would bring it like in the Amazon box.
It's a nice box. I mean, it's gifted. It has the bowl and the two things. It has the strainer. I'm not kidding. When I went to San Francisco, I went to one of the Maido, Maido is the pen shop there, and it was in Japantown, which was like in this two malls, and it had like a little catwalk that
sounds fantastic.
It was wonderful. And there were matchas everywhere. There were little matcha shops everywhere. Everybody was drinking their matcha. And I'm like, I'm going to get a damn matcha, which I did. And I enjoyed it. And then I just started researching matcha, because I had matcha and it was bitter. And then I figured out that I had burnt it when I was like mixing the matcha powder. And then you realize there's ceremonial matcha versus like culinary matcha.
Is matcha is it tea?
It's green tea, but it's in powder form. So I tend to like hot drinks, and I think that's why mine tastes bitter. Most people have their matcha iced, or you can just do like a tea bag, but the powder. You did? Okay, Emma. Emma is my spirit animal in.
I mean, you guys are like basically twins.
Yes. She's just down under.
She did down under.
Down under in Australia, mate. Yes, the green one from Amazon. We probably bought the same one. It's on my doorstep. I just bought it for my friend. She's been having like she has esophagus issues, and she's having like tummy trouble, so she's not having coffee. So I'm like, well, maybe matcha will be healing for her.
Yeah, matcha might be. How much weight have you lost, Lori?
So before we left for San Francisco, I was down 39.6 pounds.
That's so awesome.
But then now back from California, maybe 35 pounds.
I mean, whatever. You could get that off again easy. No big deal.
Maybe after Madrid. There's going to be a lot of.
Oh, that's right. There's going to be a lot of tapas.
Yes.
No, I mean, anything over 30 pounds, that's like a huge
I had a little
accomplishment.
Help. I had a little help. But yes,
you've been doing drugs, snorting.
Yeah, well, drugs. Yeah. I've been shooting up with Zepbound, and it's really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been on. Yeah, it's great.
Zepbound.
Oh, see, TC's down 60 from Zepbound.
Where did you get Zepbound? Where does that come from?
Zepbound is like Ozempic and all those GLP ones, the semaglutide. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. Oh shit! Oh, hi, daughter's back.
Your daughter's back.
That means the dog's back.
Yes, it's been life-changing for me. It's fantastic.
Well, I mean, that's awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I think it's kind of leveling out now. I think the medicine has done all it can do, and now I have to kick in. I have to do more work now.
Now it's time to.
She was the old broad service. Oh, old broad, juicy broads. That's great.
Well, we're on our way to being old broads.
Yeah. About that time, right? You're still in your 40s. I am not.
Only for 5 more months.
Okay, well, enjoy it. No, I've been loving my 50s. It's been
That's
great.
right.
I am so sad, everybody, but I have to go. We're
She's
meeting
Kevin.
my friends at a restaurant that's a half hour away in 13 minutes, and I still have to wrap the present.
You're
They
gonna have
know me, though. They know. I just say, order me a drink. I'll be there in 20 and have the
to
drink on the
say, you're
table.
gonna have to haul some
Haul ass.
apples
Yes, I am.
and just keep the present in the Amazon box. Put a bow
Mm,
on it.
it might. It may end up there. All right, my
Yeah.
loves. It's
That's
been
it,
real.
guys.
We'll
It's
see you
been
in 2
real.
weeks. Send us topics if you have any ideas. I'm going to Madrid this week.
I'm so
I
jealous.
what is the store out there? Iguana Cells
You
or
want to
something like that?
sell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
find something.
You gotta go see them.
I'll find something. All right, everybody. But most importantly, stay
Stay
juicy,
juicy,
bitches.
bitches.
Signing off. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Don't forget to
Toodaloo.
subscribe, like, follow Vanessa on her new channel. Well, on her old channel that she's now posting on again. Check her out. She just posted on the Asvines. And
Yes. And
yeah,
be sure to call your mom every once in a while.
yeah, she'll want to hear from you.
You'll bring a smile to her face.
Happy Easter.
It's happy Easter.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Easter at all.